Roots Reseller. You give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let him have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Hello, and good morning, everyone, on this Thursday morning. I woke up this morning. It was 19 degrees. It is now currently 28 degrees and should be, as they say, might have snow this morning. I haven't seen it yet. The sun's out, so that's a good thing. Let me make sure it's still up. Oh, no, it's not. It is cloudy out there. Well, no snow, no sun out there for the day. All right, let me get this setting set up because I didn't realize I didn't change it from yesterday. There we go. Good to see the hearts in the background. All right, let's see who's first in the chat today. Go all the way back to the top, and that's Mark and Mike. Hello, Mark. How are you doing this morning? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And I spy Queen Miss Anitra. I understand. It happens. You got to do things you got to do every day. Miss Purple Winks. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Miss Denise. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And there's Jennifer. There's our featured channel of the week, Vintage Digs. Check them out. Tina, hello, good morning and welcome, and how you doing? And Margie, hello, good morning and welcome. And Michelle, hello, good morning and welcome. And Mr. James, hello, good morning and welcome. Collecting Chaos said I woke up. Thank you, Jesus. I'm so glad we wake up in the morning. Good to see you here. How you been? Long time no see. Do you still do your shows on a regular basis, Mr. J Collecting Chaos? I thought I saw you live one day last week, but I missed it. Yes, today, don't forget, at 9:30, right after this show, it's Dawn from Dawn Southern Finds and Susie Woozy go live from the doghouse. And there's their link every Thursday at 9:30. Let's see, everybody saying hello and good morning. Let's see here. Margie, good to see you. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, good morning and welcome. And there's Miss Dee Dee. Hello, good morning and welcome. Resell Therapy. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you? Half asleep? Well, you know what? That's a good thing. At least you're still half awake. Let's see. I'm sporadically on doing shows, been concentrating on eBay. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this morning I shifted my eBay listings. For some reason, it won't let me open my messages. There's some kind of update or something going on with eBay. But I've been working on getting things inventoried. I have to use these tags. When I say tags, these are the big ones. These little tags that you put everything on in the antique booth. And there's a certain way you got to fill it out. And then I'm putting everything on a spreadsheet through Excel. So that's what I've been doing. I went through 4 boxes of inventory this morning. And I got a little bit left right here to tackle. I'm caught up with what I wanted to get done. I emptied out some boxes and said, I got to get it done. So what I do is I put it here on my desk so I can get rid of it. It's got to be done that day. But if I don't do it, it ain't going to get done. It'll go sit there, and I don't like that. So that's what I've been doing today. Corner Clubhouse, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing this morning? Geneva, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. So that's what I've been doing all morning, getting that done. Because I got to also get ready for an auction, which I'm going through some inventory right now for that. On Ella's channel today, it's Saved Here First at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also will be on there with Glamaw's Closet. Miss Glams. I now have 1,000 listings as of last night and should check to see if something sold. Yeah, you should. Set your little notification on the phone. You get that little cha-ching sound. Ain't then good like having you're in the middle of doing something, you get a cha-ching, cha-ching. If it's twice, it means they paid too. So yeah. I got that on my phone. That's how I know when somebody paid. Like right now, I got 2 people who didn't pay yet. 2 things sold, but I gotta wait. One of them I can probably do today and cancel, but yeah. Yeah, I'm also working on my goal for eBay where right now, currently, let me go to my listings. Active. I have currently 1,917 listings with a total of 3,450 items listed because I have several that have multiples. So yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get to 2,500 listings, but I'm also trying to get to 4,000 items. So I'm at 850. I got to get more items listed. So that's what I'm going to be working on pretty soon. All right, let me go over the calendar for the day. Let me see who else might have come in before I do that. Yvonne, hello, good morning and welcome. Mr. Andrew, hello, good morning and welcome. And there's the link for Ella's auction today. Myself and Glamour's going to be the guest for today. All right, today's calendar you have starting at 9:30 right after this show, because on Thursdays I end the show as close as I can to them so we can go and support them as well. And that is Dawn's Southern Finds Dawn at 9:30. At 9:45 is Jabby's Laughing and Listing Show. At 10 o'clock every Thursday morning, you now have Carol's Creative Corner and Irene and Leo go live every Thursday at 10 o'clock on their auction. And they have a name for it, which is called Carol Steals and Deals. So go check them out too. And then, of course, at 10 o'clock, you also have Stacey May Catitudes going on at 10. At 10 o'clock, you also have Rita, the Booted Chick, goes live with her daily devotions 7 days a week at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today's Thursday, so guess what's at 12? That's Dawn and Mary from Two Hip Chicks. They're also trying to get close to their 600 subscribers. So if you haven't checked them out, go see if you subscribe to them because they're getting very close. When I say close, I think like 4 away last night to 600. So go check out Dawn and Mary from Two Hip Chicks and see if you are subscribed. Then at 1 o'clock is Ella Saved Here First with 2 guests. And then, of course, at 5 o'clock is Victoria and Nana Tink's auction. At 6:30 is Roy with Dust Not Included and Janine's. At 7 o'clock is Brenda over at Absolutely Awesome Stuff. And then at 7 o'clock is Dawn's channel. And I believe she's with Josie and Miss Denise. I think I need to check into that because I think they changed it. 7 o'clock is the 2 Beardos. And I think this week, because last week it was on Chuck's channel, so it may be on Nady Pie's channel this week. At 7 o'clock, you have the Vintage Hippies. At 8 o'clock, you have OCS Auction House, and that's Amber. 8 o'clock, you also have the Sparkling Beaters. That is Faith Robin and Mr. Peter. Go live at 8. At 9 o'clock is New England Thrifter, and I believe that is Laverne and Shirley. That is with Steph sells stuff by the seashore. And then at 9:30 is Veronica Mitka, where she does her show at 9:30. And that's all I have for the calendar today. I've been inventorying this weekend. I'll now have many items. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. A little bit at a time. That's all you can do, especially when you're doing it by yourself. Let's see. Congratulations. Jennifer's dropping all those links, and y'all know Jennifer drops all of this with her on her phone. On her phone, y'all. So guess what? She never drops her own links. So I'm going to drop them for her. There is her channel link. Go check out her channel. Get her some playlists going on. She needs watch hours, so go help her out. Then, of course, here is her Etsy store. And there it goes there. And then also Jennifer also has her Buy Her Milkshake link. There we go. All right. Now, that takes care of that. So today, I felt this topic is very important. I kind of think of things as I go. And I said, oh, that'll make a good topic. Hello, Jessica. How are you doing this morning? Hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm waiting for your name to come up in the chat. There it is. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Good to see you. And I just saw Jane come in. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? The topic I want to talk about today has to do with if you are a guest on someone's channel. I got my beard hair all over the place, Lord Jesus. One of the things I want to suggest, and I don't know if everybody's using their phone, a tablet. One of the things I know, especially yesterday, we have issues. I got this hair that's just curling and I hate it. Where you have issues with internet or your connections. One of the things you want to do is before you go live on a channel is check to make sure your internet is all good. You may have to refreshing. You may have to restart at night. You may have to close down your computer, laptop, whatever it is you're using. One of the things I'm noticing, not only on my channel when I have guests, but on other channels where there's people who are having issues, especially when they're using their phone. Sometimes I'm noticing that you can tell when they're using their phone and their phone's in this position. Because you get a black here and a black here. Well, that's not good because guess what? You're really not getting the full effects of something you're doing, especially when you're doing online. So I suggest as you do, when you're doing this, to use your phone in this position. Because you're getting a full view, that way you see everything you're showing. And that way you don't have a problem with it also making sure that you have it on a stand or something, but making sure you have it on autofocus. But a lot of times this right here, my opinion, should not be used on any online auctions when you're live because you can have all kinds of things go wrong. I see a lot of people get booted off. You can only use this for like when you're doing StreamYard, you can't see the chat, you can't type in the chat and that kind of stuff. So you're really hindering yourself of full access to the auction that you're on. You should be able to also make sure you're in the chat that you're live with so you can communicate with everyone in the chat or even on a tablet at that. But I'm seeing more and more. I was breaking up. Breaking up is hard to do. Y'all can't hear me? I know, Jane, I can't do that either. No. I'm robotic. Well, ain't that some cockaboo? Let me see something here. I'm the only one in the house, so I should be the only one on the computer. I'm not getting any problems here. I'm not getting any notifications of internet issues. You're good. I can see you now. Okay. Okay. So one of the things, yes, you were breaking up through most of what you said. Okay. So what I'm saying is when you're live with somebody on a show, you can tell when they're using a phone. So I'm going to go back and say what I said on that. On the phone, you can tell when they're doing their phone in this position because you get that black here and that black here, and you get this little straight line of what they're showing you. What I always recommend is, one, don't use a phone. Use a laptop, use a computer. Some people use a tablet. But one of the things is you're definitely not getting the full effects of what you're trying to show. Because what's happening is you're only getting, you got to be within this part of your phone to the people to see what your look's showing. So you need to turn your phone in this direction. If you're using a phone, my opinion, don't use a phone for an auction online. Or if you're on live as a guest on somebody's channel, make sure your internet is in good condition. Make sure you have yours. If you have to reset, restart, do clear, whatever you got to do. Because there's been too many shows that I'm watching where the guest has issues with their internet or their phone. You can tell they're on their phone. So one of the things, if you are using a phone, put it in this position. Because what's happening is if you do it in this position, you're not getting the full effects. Whereas if you show it in this position, you get to see everything that's going on, including what you're trying to show. But also on your device, make sure you have autofocus on. Because I see a lot of people having issues with getting things in focus. Now, I do every now and then, but I use my hand thing situation where I do this, make sure everything gets focused, then I show the item, that kind of thing. But when you're having a whole issue with your show, you're not getting the ability to communicate with everybody because you don't have some people don't even use and open the chat on the stream they're on. So they're not able to communicate with anybody in the chat. That's not good. Johnny, but on the computer, it does not show jewelry good. On phone cameras does. Close up. That's fine. You can use your phone even as a camera, a second camera. But on the computer, you got to make sure you have what's called the autofocus on, depending on what you're using. Like most people like myself will use a Logitech. I have it set on autofocus. But if you're using your phone, I see a lot of people doing their phone in this position, and you're not getting a good quality picture. Put your phone in this position. That way you get to see the whole item. I see that a lot. And that's not good for your sales. Mr. Brandon, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, sir. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Robotic. Mr. Roboto. The computer doesn't show jewelry good on a phone. Camera does close up better. But again, when you're using if you're using your phone for a secondary camera, still make sure you're using your camera on your computer, and then you can always use a second camera for that kind of thing. That's nothing wrong with that. But it's when they're doing the whole show on a phone, and it doesn't make for a good show. Should we get a computer camera? You can get a cheap Logitech, or they're very inexpensive. But you can also set it for your auto correct or auto focus. And you can also, on the program you can put on your phone, on your computer, you can go into and set it to make sure it's autofocus. You can also zoom in a little bit if you want to zoom in. There's all kind of stuff you can do with those. There's different other brands other than Logitech, but I like the Logitech, and a lot of other people use it. So that's just my opinion. And it's very inexpensive. Now, if you're having issues with the camera on your computer or laptop, then yes, I suggest maybe getting a cheap off-brand or a Logitech, and they're very inexpensive. You can also use whatever you have. Some people only have a phone. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not telling you not to use your phone. I'm just saying the downfall of using your phone. You use whatever you have. I'm not telling you go out and buy all this expensive camera equipment and things like that. I'm just saying be mindful when you're on someone's live as a guest, or you're selling, or you're just there to, chit chat or whatever. Make sure you have everything ready. Make sure your internet is good. Good morning, Jules. How are you doing? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And I'm not telling you to not use your phone. I'm just saying my opinion when using a phone. My opinion is I know 9 times out of 10, most people have either a computer or a laptop or a tablet. But the goal is to make sure your internet, all your connections are good, because a lot of people are having issues with that. And then when you go to be on the show, you can't hear them. They're having issues with their internet, all that kind of stuff. And don't be like me. Make sure you keep the camera lens clean. Exactly. Good morning, Dawn. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? One of the things you got to do too is make sure all your audio and visual is ready to go when you do a live. That's all I'm saying. Don't wait till the last minute and you're having all kind of issues. Patrick, what's up? Good morning, hello, and welcome, sir. How are you doing? Craig, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? But I noticed a lot of people, especially the newer ones, they get excited, they're getting ready, and they don't get prepared before going live. And there's some people who do it all the time, and still they really don't care. What's up, Auntie Mama? Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you again. So one of the things is, again, just like preparing for anything online, especially when you're doing online auctions, you want to make sure you're prepared. Just like you're getting your items ready to show. I see a lot of people, they just grab and go. Whereas for me, I got to prepare early. I'm not like that. I don't like that kind of stuff. Good morning, Johnny. I have a different take on internet problems and other technical issues with guests. It's a hillbilly and super. Yeah, I know about your hillbilly camera. I know. I saw your video on that one. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Ella. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Ella. How you doing? You got you some rest, girl? All right, and there's Dawn and Susie Woozy's link to the live from the doghouse at 9:30. Make sure you check them out. Josie has an auction on her channel today at 1:30 with Pam's Treasures. Okay, cool. Mark Foe, you right about that one. Hello, Angela. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, good morning, and welcome. That's Pacific time. Josie, I think I have her on the calendar. Or do I? No, I don't. So anywho, the biggest thing is whenever you're preparing to go online, my biggest thing is make sure you have everything from internet, connections, do your homework if you have to, make sure you reset everything if you have to, make sure you don't have multiple things running on the same internet, because a lot of times that will bog you down. Johnny, I will be in the background listening in work. Well, you don't work too hard, and thank you for being here. Are you following me again, Jennifer? I think you might be following her because she was here before you. Off to get my BP checked. Will you go get a check, girl? Hello, Angie. Hello. Good morning and welcome. And how you doing? I hope it all goes good for you too, Ella, because I saw you talk about that. I think it was one of your posts I saw. Girl, you better take care of that blood pressure. Don't be eating all that salt. I made a video yesterday. Cool. So yeah, if you have any questions and you have any concerns or you have anything you want to ask about the topic, ask it in chat. Give it to me. Like I said, that's just my opinion. But you have to be ready. You can't just go in there at the last minute and then you have all kind of problems. Then it shows you wasn't ready. I saw your video with your son, Jessica. Very cute. Aw. Yeah, they do a lot of singing for birthdays and for people too. And I have to say, I think I am caught up with everybody who sent me a request to be a guest on the show. And if you would like to be a guest on the show, make sure you do reach out to me. Make sure you email me, and I'll be glad to tell you the dates that are left. Because as of right now, this morning, I filled out some dates. Let me go to June, July. August, I have 1 day left. September, 2 days left. November, 1 day left. That was October. November is 2 days left. And in December, 2 days left. That's all I got left for the rest of the year. So if you would like to be a guest, make sure you reach out to me, and I do give you 24 hours from the time that I send you the dates that are available, and give you 24 hours to reply back. If you don't and I don't hear from you, I'll go to the next person. Let's see here. All right, that's where I was earlier. All right, let's see. I saw your video. That was the last comment I did. Hello, Stacy. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Johnny, what I was saying is when a guest has issues, it's hilarious. Yeah, it is, but it's also embarrassing, you know. And it's hard to run a show when you have somebody with internet issues. Because then you're not on time. You have to worry about what's going on. Get popping in and out, you know, that kind of stuff kind of runs your show a little bit longer than you need to, because then you have to tend to that as well. And I'm not talking about just myself. I'm talking about a lot of people that I see having that happen. Carol and Irene have their auction. Yes, I already talked about that this morning. I did go over the calendar there. It's at 10 o'clock. It's on Carol's channel every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let me do this and drop the link in the chat. If you would like to come on and promote your channel or talk about the topic of the day, you're more than welcome to come on in. Make sure you do have your camera on so I can verify that it's you. I understand if you can't come on because you have bad hair, just waking out of bed, that kind of stuff. I understand that. These are for those who are ready to come on up and promote your channel. Remember, make sure you have your camera on so I can verify that it's you. And if you're one of those that don't like to keep the camera on, you're more than welcome to take it off after I verify that it's you. Yeah, I know, Mark, I know, but I don't like to see that happen to people. It does happen, but I don't like seeing that happen to people, especially when they're just starting out and they're having those type of issues. I try to help the best that I can. Sometimes you just can't help them. But I know some people like to laugh about it, which that's fine. That's you. You do you, boo. I just don't. I feel bad for them. You know, I don't like seeing them go through that. I want them to have a good experience, especially when they're first and starting out and not done it a while, you know, or haven't done it before. I feel bad. Well, yep, me too. Exactly. But yeah, you have to be able to help them, but you can't help them when you can't fix their problem. So, yeah, I just see it a lot lately, and I wish I could get there to help them, but I ain't got the time for all that. Especially when you're trying to run a show. And again, everybody's different. You use whatever you got. But again, make sure everything works. And if you like, I know Dee Dee, for example. She knows when her internet's having issues that somebody in her house is using the microwave. Why that happens, we don't know. But she knows when somebody's using a microwave, and she goes into the store and tell them not to use a microwave while she's live. If you have a camera issue, it may keep you from being invited back to exactly that or your internet. Especially when you can't hear them and they're crackling a lot, or you can't hear them at all and it's sporadic. It's almost like not only robotic, but it's almost like and that's what you hear. What's going on? If you have a camera issue, yeah, and it wasn't the camera. It was more of the volume and the sound. 2 days in a row. What's up, Chuck? What? That's right, 2 days in a row. So, Chuck, tonight, the show, it will be on Native Pie's channel. If it is, play yes, please. I'm just doing that to show the example of issues that people are having on their lives. I was just doing it on purpose to see if you were paying attention, and evidently it worked. Yeah, we were talking. That was part of our topic this morning. So, yeah, I was doing that myself. Oh my God, yes. Yes, it is on Native Pie's channel. Yeah. People can't hear me at all the time, but when I remember to take myself off, yeah, that's also, that's understandable. Let's see, life, like when someone's fire alarm keeps going off high. Yes, the chirping of a battery needing to be changed. Yeah. Okay, so it is on his channel now. I am cooking breakfast, bacon, and eggs. Awesome. I move my mic out of the way while I am working and forget to drop it back down when someone needs to hear me. Yeah, those are adjustments you can do. But it's when you're having a complete issue with the volume, the sound, the internet, the whole 9 yards. Good morning, Vintage Memories. Hello, hello. Good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Cold front blowing in after this afternoon. Apple Martini. Hello, hello, Renee. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Jeffrey, hello, hello. Was not good. Well, sorry to hear that, Jeffrey. It'll get better one day for you. Soon, I hope. Heads up, celebrating my birthday Saturday night on. Heads up, celebrating my birthday Saturday night on. So when is your birthday? Saturday or Sunday? Jules? That's one of the things I always talk about whenever and this is just my opinion, when someone passes away, I think of their life, to celebrate their life. Yeah, I always do that. That's just me. Yeah, it's going to be hard. It is. But you got to think of the good things. Let's see. I think it's funny when I am accidentally X myself out. I see that happen a lot too. Jumped in to say good morning to everyone in the chat. I don't respond because I'm at work. Auntie Mama, it's okay. If y'all up earlier before Larry, check out my Auntie Mama's live. She goes live every morning, right before Larry's show. I love watching her in the morning. Gets me going. Saturday. Okay. Well, guess what, Jules? You could get put on the calendar. LZZZ birthday. And you're on the calendar. I just got to put the repeat. Not every Saturday, silly. Custom. Every year. Done. Saved. You on the calendar now. Everybody gonna know your birthday's there today. The funny thing that happens now is virtual meetings are being pointed to their screen with a finger and thinking everyone else knows where they are pointing. Yeah, really, exactly. I do know that I've seen Zoom. I think it's called Zoom, where they will actually highlight the person who's actually speaking so that you don't hear everybody. There's something else. What is it? I forgot what other website does that. New platform. I can't remember which one does that, where you can actually talk to everybody that's on the screen without the audience hearing. I can't remember which one that was. Johnny, I got my keychain. Oh, you're welcome. Yep, everybody should have got it. Oh no, yeah, you are, girl. And if I hear your birthday, it's going on the calendar. So that way everybody can see it. That's a public calendar for everybody to view. Yep. It sure is. It's on there now. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to everybody. Jennifer's been dropping all these links in the chat. She's doing this on her phone. So make sure you go check these channels out. Make sure you let them know where you found them, where you met them. But also make sure you hit the notifications and go back and watch videos and leave comments, especially if they're doing a live. Go back and leave a comment. What's up, Danny? Hello, hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you. We get to be able to see you more often. I like that. Welcome back. So yeah, if y'all haven't checked out Mama, Auntie Mama, go check her out. She tells you to get your cup, come on in. She sings it all to you. Get your cup, come on in. Yeah, join her. She got a whole new routine in the morning with her cups of coffee. You can also tell when she had a couple of more coffee cups instead of just one. You know what I'm saying? But we don't say that because I'm the same way. I'm trying to make you sure. Well, thank you so much, Danny. And that's how we communicate and collaborate with others. That's right. Pam, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, don't forget we do this every Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday night is fun night, bingo night. It's free to play, free to win, free to ship. And then on Wednesdays, I do my hump day auction at 2 o'clock. But today I am a guest on Saved Here First Ella's channel on her auction with Grandma's Closet. That's going to be a hoot. Oh, yeah, I know. We were asking about you. We were wondering where you were. I said, well, I know she's been in the chat. She's probably working. I understand that. Because I know when I got things I got to get done, I get it done. Sometimes I just can't sit there and watch YouTube. My watch list is getting longer and longer, but I do need to go watch some of these channels so I can get that off my watch list. Work kicking. Oh, sorry to hear that, Renee. All right, Jules says every auction every Saturday night. All right, Jules, if you want to be put on the calendar for your show, go to my community tab, which today I need to bring it to the top of the list. I have a link for the calendar, public calendar. If you have a special show that you got going on, like for example, Auntie Mama, I need you to do that for me too, because I don't know if you have a set time. I just know when you're on, I watch you. Do me a favor and go down to the community tab of this channel. I have a link for the public calendar, and leave me a comment on that post of the link and let me know what time, the date, if it's on every day, every week, every day, whatever you do it. Leave me the comment of what it is. And if you have a special name for the show, let me know that too, because I will add you to the calendar so that everybody can see your show so we can advertise it on the calendar. So please, I don't take it from the chat. So you got to go put it on the comment, because I check my calendar or my comments on a regular basis. And then once I see your comment, I'll add you to the calendar and then reply back to you and tell you it's done. I mean, you can go back and check it out. Let's see here. So yeah, it's important that you just go to the post and leave me a comment. Also, by the way, I am doing a poll in the community tab as well. If you like my bingo that we do every Monday, by the way, this Saturday makes 3 years I've been doing bingo on this channel. 3 years. Go figure. Been having fun doing it too. And we had 338 people registered for bingo, or maybe 28, something like that. Maybe 328 or 338. So yeah, definitely go check out the community tab, because I do have all kind of stuff in there for y'all to check out, including the featured channel of the week. We also do that's on Fridays. And then every Wednesday, I do a list of those who need watch hours, getting to that next milestone. I keep a list of all those who actually come into the channel on a regular basis and check out the channel. So if anybody has any questions or anything you would like to talk about, let me hear it in the chat. Be glad to help you out as much as we can. I know this weekend, Robert told me that we're going to, by the way, I need to speak to Miss Carol, because we're going to be doing a meetup tomorrow, Saturday. Thank you, Jules. Auntie Mama, you too now. If you do a regular show on a regular basis, let me know by that post, and I'll put you on the calendar too. Because it's amazing how many people we have on the calendar every day. The weekends are a little light, but if you're doing a regular show, you're on the calendar if you let me know. And that way everybody can see, what day is somebody on? You can go back and check. Also, public service announcements. Do not forget this Monday coming. Mail will not be passing. The mail, post office, and banks will be closed because it's a federal holiday. So make sure if you have anything to mail out, you get it out by Saturday because come Monday, it ain't happening. That's a national federal holiday. This Monday coming. It's Martin Luther King birthday. Or Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is what it says on there. But yeah, they're not going to be open. It's going to be Robert's going to be on a 4-day weekend, child. He's off tomorrow and he's off Monday. So Saturday, we're going to Ollie's in Rhode Island because there's a new one. We want to go check it out. And then we're going to, on Sunday, they're open from 9 to 2. It's some coin show in, not far from Rhode Island, but it's in Mass, I think. I forgot what Robert said this morning. He told me that this morning. Let's see here. Esme, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. How you been? How you doing? So yeah, make sure you do check out all these channels that are in the chat. Let them know where you're mad at them. Leave them comments. That does help. If you would like to come on and promote your channel or anything you have going on your channel, come on up. Right at the top of the chat, there's a link. You tap on that blue box. The link's there. You come on in. Make sure your camera's on so I can verify that it's you. Sounds like fun. Enjoy. Love road trips. Yeah, it's not that far from us. Although Robert said it was like an hour and something to get there Sunday. And that'll be the last coin show till, I think he said April. I think. There's a couple of things I'm looking for that I will go. But I'm trying to work on my coins and inventory because I've been collecting the silver dollars with the publishing mint mark of O for Orleans, New Orleans. Almost forgot I have part 2 of my jewelry unboxing video set for 10 a.m. Pacific today. I'm going to have another 365-day weekend. I'm going to have another 365-day weekend this year. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I know you. I know. It's all good. You be you, do. You do you. You know, I need to go check out and see when Mr. Terrence is on because I haven't seen him in a while. I mean, I know he's been live, but usually at night, and I'm sleeping. And I am waking up unless I have to. Oh, by the way, let's see. That reminds me, I need to do a coin video today. Yeah, I got to get some inventory done. I'm doing it, and that's the one thing about me. I'm organized on everything I do, but I'm trying to get it all on a spreadsheet so I can get an idea of how many ounces of silver I have in inventory. And hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Long time no see. How you been? Hope you're feeling well. Everybody's saying hello and good morning. Don't forget at 9:30 is Dawn's Southern Finds Dawn and Susie Woozy go live from the doghouse on Dawn's channel at 9:30. I'm interested in learning coins just for the silver content. Yeah, only thing I don't do, I know Robert has been collecting coins for years. He does a lot of foreign coins overseas. I call them different countries. Him and I had a conversation about that this morning. Oh, it might have been yesterday. It might have been last night. But he collects all kinds of coins. I right now am only collecting silver. And silver ounce rounds. I do have a few bars. I saw Terrence yesterday, I believe. Yeah, I can miss him a lot as far as the timing is just not right sometimes. So I miss him. I have to go watch the replay. But that's another channel y'all need to go check out. Very positive person. I need to make a trip with him and meet up while he's up here and while he's in Maine. I need to do that and get back in touch with him. We've been talking back and forth through Facebook. There's the link tonight for the 2 Beardos. If you haven't checked them out Check them out. That's not my cup of tea, but I do start by saying hello and then I go to bed. I say go to bed, but I watch TV upstairs while Robert's in the chat chatting with them. When will Hoosier Bingo? I'm not sure. He didn't say yet. I think what he's doing is he's lining everything up for his next season, but I'm not sure yet. He is and has been doing some short, small videos. So just make sure you are subscribed and make sure you have the notifications on to let us know when he does do the next season. But I know he's getting that together. I think he's trying to also get a new logo for stickers and things like that for the new bingo season. For season 3. By the way, today's coffee flavor of the day brought to you by Tracy Cakes Shop. Tracy Cakes Coffee Shop. Coffee and cakes. She does coffee. She sells coffee. And this is one that I got from her. And it's brownie batter. That's my one of the top 5. I love it. So yeah, make sure you check out everybody's channel. Jennifer's dropping these links. Y'all go check them out. Make sure you subscribe to them. Make sure you leave the notifications. Oh, Renee, it is. That's one of my top 5. Yesterday, what was it we had yesterday? Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have the wrong one. That was yesterday's flavor. Today is mocha mint. I am so sorry. Today is mocha mint. That was my flavor yesterday. Almost forgot. I just realized after taking a sip, it had the mint taste to it. So yeah, it's mocha mint flavor of the day. Wildflower, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, the mocha mint is actually, the brownie batter is my favorite, which was yesterday. Today is the mocha mint. It's okay. It's not one of my favorites, but that's one of the things Robert liked. So I'll make it here and there. Let's see. Second sounds delicious. Just drink coffee. Yeah. But this one is the mocha mint. It's actually okay. I throw in Hershey Kisses in my Java sometimes. I use the little K-Cups. And sometimes I'll mix a flavor because I have the brownie brittle crunch. Oh my God, it's so good. Hello, Sailor Stacker. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. I did a chart on one of my coins last night. Just picks. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I just bought my first coffee from Tracy. Oh, my Lord Jesus. You're going to get hooked. You're going to get hooked. Child, look, when I got hooked, I get my order, but I do a big order. The mocha mint is okay. I like it. It's not my favorite. But again, Robert has his favorite. I have mine. So we kind of rotate each day for our favorite. I just grab a flavor out of the box. It don't matter when I do it. I close my eyes, stick my hand in, and whatever flavor comes out is what we're having for the day. Because we've got a big box of it. My coffee of the day is Maxwell House. Strong enough to beat me. It's all right. I like my dark roast community, chicory, hickory, and all that good stuff. But when it comes to flavored coffee, I'll try any flavor. It's we got 2 large 2-pound bags for Christmas. One is Jamaican Me Crazy, which is my favorite, and chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup or Kissy cups or something like that from Massachusetts. I mean, from Illinois. I forgot the name of it. It's right there in Rockford. Yeah, I drink it black right out the pot. No creamer, no sugar, no nothing, just right out the pot. I don't know, I just can't drink it with coffee, creamer, and sugar and all that stuff. I guess because when I was in the Navy and you were on the ship, and if they didn't have any, when I used to drink it, I did used to drink it years ago with creamer and sugar. But when you're on a ship that doesn't have complete kitchen supplies and all the little, what do you call those again? Condiments, and you want a cup of coffee to wake up, you drink what they got. And it was some strong coffee. And that's how I started drinking black coffee. What's up, JJ? Good morning, hello, and welcome, and top to the morning to you too. How you been doing? I'm very particular about iced coffee, but I love my hot coffee and tea. My favorite tea is chai tea with a tablespoon or half a teaspoon of chai honey. Someone sent me that as a gift, and I got hooked. Try some Cuban, a tiny cup of super strong double espresso. Oh, I ain't got to worry about no hair on my chest. I wish that hair that grow on my chest would grow on my head, but that's okay. It's good. It's gone. I ain't worried about that no more. That's less work I got to do up there. But I love some strong coffee. I always did enjoy coffee, even when I was younger. Apparently, Tracy is unofficially caffeine dealer. Yes, she is. You know, she does also tea and hot cocos. Yeah. She also does, I know our last big order we did with her, she did send us some samples of the different teas. I haven't drank them yet because I've been stuck on my chai tea lately. But yeah, she is. When she first started that was it. She can't keep enough in stock. There is JJ's link for his Big Born auction today at 10:55. Don't forget to check them out. Yeah, and also, well, hello, Mile High Hustler. How you doing? Long time. Where you sneaking in here from? Well, hello. How you been? Long time no see. Yeah, she does the hot chocolate. I haven't tried the hot chocolates yet. I like mine fresh for the Hershey's chocolate. Make it fresh with milk and a little vanilla. My favorite morning starter coffee is a chocolate and lime. Super yummy and cleans my mind and ready for the day. Hey, nothing wrong with that. So yeah, the chai tea that I've been drinking, it was sent to me as a gift, and with it, it has a jar. It had a jar of chai honey. I only use a half a teaspoon because that stuff's strong, but it's good. I wonder who are you calling me this time of morning? Y'all need to leave a message. I have an update on all my pirate ship issues. Oh, okay. So you took care of all that? I've been very busy. We have been great. I started work at H&R Block doing taxes alongside the reason. Oh, okay. Well, hello, Laura. Hello. Good morning and welcome. I love chai tea and a little honey and milk of creamer. Oh, no, I don't drink none of that stuff in mine. It's at the top of the chat. JJ, can you get the link at the top of the chat? Johnny, send JJ this link. I just do black tea daily. Occasionally I'll have, I drink it black. I don't put any creamer. I never did put any creamer and things like that in my sugar. Only because of the chai honey, I've been putting a half a teaspoon in it with that. Johnny, you have to add, you have to add a piece of cheddar cheese chunks in your hot chocolate. And when it melts, scoop it up. Ooh, okay. I don't care that much for cheddar cheese to begin with, but putting it in my, oh no. Bailey tea with some fresh mint. Okay, oh, go, no, girl. Ooh, you lost me on that one. There's JJ. You got the link? JJ.
What's up?
Oh, I'm curious what's happening. Yeah, no, but I finally received an email. Let me know what's up. Okay, so what's going on, Mr. JJ? How you been? By the way, for those who don't know, there's an issue that happened. Oh, actually, it was a couple of months ago, wasn't it? Wasn't it like
so this thing's been going on for about 4 or 5 months now. I mean, strong. It's been a strong 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months.
Okay, so this has to do with JJ because he does a lot of auctions. So he does a lot of shipping and he does pirate ship. So for those who don't know JJ, first go ahead and tell them about your channel. Auction on a daily basis. There's a train coming around the tracks. All right. So promote your channel and then talk about this topic that you've had issues with for quite a while. What you found out?
Well, thank you for allowing me to do that. But real quick, my name is JJ. I'm Big Barn Auction Company. We have shows Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. We here locally are an actual auction company in the state of Texas out of Magnolia. We do business and estate liquidations, and we also have people drop stuff off with us. So we have no idea what's coming in 90% of the time. We do try to bring some of the estate stuff to YouTube auction, and then we try to bring a lot of the individual stuff that gets consigned to YouTube auction as well. So again, 90% of the stuff that we sell on YouTube, not ours. Do we sell some of our own stuff? Absolutely. But again, we are an actual auction company, so people are dropping stuff off with us all the time. So with that being said, we've had an issue with pirate ship. Okay. It was a really big deal. So we were getting what's called adjusted cost through pirate ship, and it was because of UPS. So within pirate ship, and it was because they received all right, let me start over. Pirate ship picked up UPS. Pirate ship used to only ship United States Postal Service, and they have a program on there called Box in a Bag, which everybody know gives a really good rate. Okay. Pirate ship has added UPS to that program of Box in a Bag. So we would put boxes in the bags, and everybody knows they got to be 18 by 18 by 18. Not a problem. So what we've learned is at one point we were getting emails and we were getting charged hundreds of extra dollars for additional shipping. Well, after further studies and inquiries and everything else, UPS, when it gets into their base station, has a computerized system that watches the packages come by and it recalibrates the package. Well, if it sees it needs an adjustment, it throws an adjustment on there, and then they send back basically for full rate pricing, not even what you would have got if you would have shipped it as a regular box. So the numbers were being crazy. We would spend 100 and we would get hit with another 100 to 150 in additional charges. So I had to dispute and dispute and dispute, and it was like a weekly thing. So it was taking me an hour to go in, to investigate, to dispute, and the whole 9 yards. I finally, last week, received an email from Pirate Ship. And what it is we have learned that the Box in the Bag program, UPS does have and is working with Pirate Ship on that. But what they're saying is you've got to not tape down the box in the bag. The box has literally just got to be in the bag, because
years. That's right.
Because what is happening is we tape the bag down to the box so it doesn't get snagged on anything. Yeah, I mean, common sense would say, hey, tape the bag down. That way, wherever this box goes, that trash bag or whatever bag you're using doesn't get snagged on anything. So what it's doing is it's actually throwing a three-dimensional calibration on the box, which will be your 18-18-18 instead of just the 18-18 or 18-16 or 14-14 or whatever the measurements are of your box. And when it does that, it recalibrates it. Now, again, you can continue to dispute, and yes, we have gotten our credit back, but it takes so much time out of our day and our week. But Johnny, that is the reason why, is because we tape our boxes down so the bag isn't all blown up.
And I'm gonna show an example of this because I know we've talked about it before.
I've got a box as well that I can show.
You have a box. Whether it's the paper one that doesn't have bubbles in it. In other words, when you put it in a bag, they give you the cubic rate, and you shut it down and you close it. You need to leave all corners just like they are. Whether it's this type of bag or it's a bubble mailer, no matter what, if you can fit it in that bag and you seal it, do not take down the rabbit ears. I call them rabbit ears. So what you got to do is leave it just like this if you're using it as a box in a bag, or a regular polymer, or even a regular polymer. When you close it, do not tape the corners. Leave them just like you see it. Never tape down the corners, because then it's considered a box, because it looks like a box. But leave it as a box in a bag for that reason. Like that right there. That would be considered a box. Oh, hold on. Let me unmute you. All right, go ahead.
This right here is a box in a bag. But what they're doing is when it goes down the conveyor belt or the rolling pins or anything in that aspect, what it is now doing is the lasers are calibrating because it doesn't have bubbles. So if it had bubbles, it would have a jacked up calibration and they would know it's a box in a bag. Because it's not an individual standing there looking at the package, Johnny. It's a computer system that has lasers scanning over the box, and now because it's not bubbled, it's able to read 3 dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still a box in a bag. It just, you have to dispute every transaction if you do that. But that is why the additional charges were coming over.
Now, UPS, I want to say since November of last year, because I've been talking to my postmaster at my location, because we've had this conversation several times before. Nana Tink has done videos on this before, where she's even did it through Pirate Ship, discussing with them.
Oh, yeah.
If it looks like a box, they will charge you regular box rate. If you even have it considered a box in a bag, and you have it taped down like that, they're going to consider that a box. They're not going to consider it a box in a bag. So they will adjust you, but they'll charge you the different rate. And 9 times out of 10, what I don't like is sometimes they will, unless you have to dispute it if you don't catch it, they will charge you, but not charge you the difference. They'll charge you what it should have been.
No, they'll charge you. No, so you get a discounted rate with Pirate.
Yep.
So what it is they won't even give you the discounted rate. They will actually jump it to a full rate.
Yep.
So that's why your shipping rates, you guys have got to pay attention to your emails. If you're shipping UPS box in a bag, you've got to pay attention to your rates.
Yep.
Okay. UPS is the worst and will try to flip every one of those charges if they can. Yep. So that's why I say, we have finally learned why all of that was happening. Now, are we going to still continue to do it this way? Yes, Johnny. We're going to still continue to do it this way. It's a box in a bag until they say you can't put, you know what I mean? You can't, you can't have a square box in a bag and it's, and it's just product in a bag or something like that. You kind of got to, because good and well that if you ship this without taping it, that bag's coming off.
Right.
That bag is coming off. That label will come off. So you've got to tape that bag down. Otherwise, it's going to get caught. It's going to get ripped. It's going to get tore off, the whole 9 yards, right?
Right.
So that's why we continue our big bags to ship it that way. Now, of course, when we get down into people been saying that's wrong forever, JJ. I heard people say you can't.
You cannot tape it like that about a year ago.
Well, great. I mean, I wasn't seeing everybody else's, but I finally got an email back describing why UPS was doing that. I've done this my whole life since I've ever received the box in the bag rate. I've always shipped it like this. Any USPS, United States Postal Service, all of them.
Okay,
every one of them.
Somebody else on the panel, but we're gonna go back and finish talking what you were saying. And like Tommy says, he's been saying this for 3 years. And there was an issue even with Nana Tink did a video where she even got on the phone with Pirate Ship. Now, for some reason, a lot of this is happening with UPS packaging. because they just actually started doing that. But with USPS, it's not supposed to look like a box if it's a box in a bag. You have to leave all the corners like they are. And that is correct. You're not supposed to do that. But people are doing it, just like you're not supposed to use, like in your case, you showed us the black wrapping around the bag with the garbage bag. Well, that box on the inside, hopefully you're not using priority shipping packaging, because if something happens and that tears, USPS will now then charge you, because that is considered a federal offense, because you're using free product under a coverage of a different color. Yeah, that's a big no-no too. So what's going on, Rita?
Hello, good morning.
All right, Johnny, with that being said, I just wanted to give you an update. I do got other phone calls I got to make, but thank you so much for letting me come on and share with you what's going on.
And we didn't talk about that when you told us about the problem. And yeah, so yeah, that's been, and I didn't realize that you're having it more on UPS than USPS.
No, the box I just showed is not going box in a bag. The weight is over 20 pounds.
Right.
I double bagged this box because it's got Legos in it.
Oh, okay.
So no, this box here is a 32-pound box. You cannot ship this box in a bag. If it was 20 pounds, yes, I would have shipped it box in a bag. I absolutely would have. And then I would have had to have disputed and everything else, because that's the only way. I'm trying to keep my shipping down for you guys who buy from me. That's the only way I'm able to do it, is do that extra work.
Right. Hello, Pamela. She says USPS must have a different laser because they don't charge back if the bag is all taped down.
That is true. I have all my disputes have been with the UPS.
UPS, yeah. But again, you're not supposed to tape them down.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Kajun. Thank you so much for your morning show. I love getting to watch it when I'm on the road or anywhere else. So thank you. We'll see you guys later.
All right, later.
Jay.
So what you got going on with the topic, Miss Rita?
Was that the topic?
Well, it was earlier. It was a different topic, but we wound up talking about this because of the pirate ship situation.
Oh, well,
He talked about it a few months ago, and that was right when UPS was accepted through pirate ship.
yes.
But he kept getting chargebacks, and he couldn't understand why. And we had that topic about the taping of the boxes and stuff, but
Right.
not knowing that he was having it all with UPS, not USPS. But that's the
Gotcha.
update. RB,
Well,
hello, good morning, and welcome. Peddling Profits, hello, good morning, and welcome. And take it away, Rita.
honestly, I didn't pop up for the topic, but I mean, if you want my opinion, because I don't work there, so it would just be my opinion of what I understand. What I understand is the box in a bag. I always get it messed up. The box in a bag has never worked for me. Because the box in a bag, what I understand is the bag can only be 18 by 18. The bag can only be 18 by 18.
Yeah.
My boxes will not fit in that. So
And it has to be the size before you actually put it in the bag.
yes, you can't cut it, manipulate it, or anything. So my understanding is, doesn't matter if you have a grande bag. I have some bags. Here, I'll show you.
Hello, Tracy. Welcome.
I have these bags. Okay, these bags right here. This is like, I think, I'm not even sure if this size is the right size, but if this measures 18 by 18, you can use it. That's the limit. You got to be able to get your box in there. I will tell you, a 12 by 6 is probably the biggest box I can get in here. A 12 won't fit. Those bigger size box, they won't fit. You have to cut and use too. So, okay, that's noisy. So with that said, I very seldom use that method because my boxes are usually bigger than that. And I find for my shipping, if it's not more than $2 difference, I don't even use that. What is it called? Parcel ground. The lower one.
Parcel ground, yeah.
I don't use that one because the stuff that I ship, I want you to get it right away. I don't want it sitting for a week somewhere. So for me, that's my opinion. I don't work there. I just telling you what I understand of the process. I never got it how it works for people. I mean, I see, but I don't understand. There's my opinion.
Well, not everybody uses it because I don't. Now,
Yeah.
the very few times I do is, especially when I have a lot of jewelry that somebody purchased, I do the special folding boxes, and then I put them inside. But I do not tape the corners. I leave it like that.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the only time I ever use it because a lot of times that does save on postage for those that are buying from me. So again, for those who may not know Rita,
Yes. Good morning.
I do talk about it every morning because she does have a show 7 days a week. And in the morning, it's called the Daily Devotions. So I want her to promote her channel because it's very seldom we get to see her in the morning show. And she's just now getting her coffee, it looks like. So let everybody know about your channel and promote it.
So I'm the Booted Chick. My name is Rita. I do go live every morning as long as I can get my rear end in the chair. Or if I'm not feeling good, it happens once in a while where I can't do it. I need to sleep a little bit longer. Or I have to go sourcing. So if I have to hit an estate sale, I won't be here because I got to be there the time I'm supposed to be here. So those are the only times I'm usually missing. And I usually put a little message on my community tab. I was super stoked that they gave me that prior to the 500. I was working hard on the 500, but I had enough other criteria. They went ahead and gave it to me. So that was awesome. So I do go live every morning, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in California. I share my coffee and what I read in the morning with everybody else. It's great. If you like reading the Bible and doing devotions, come check it out. Nice little group of people that we just pray for one another. We share with one another and we encourage one another. That's basically what it is. We're just sharing the morning, doing the first things first, getting the word and the coffee in, and hopefully that gives you a better perspective for your day. I do live sales. My consistent sale is on Wednesdays. It'll either be at 11 or 1 p.m. 1 p.m. is usually my consistent. But if I decide to do a long haul, which I'm on for sometimes 6-8 hours, I will call it a long haul and I'll bump it to 11 to start at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's my consistent. I also try to fit in Mondays and Tuesdays. It just depends on where. Sometimes it's my channel. Sometimes I'm on other people's channels, like Scooter Renee. I go live with her a few times a month on her channel. I do believe, I wanted to make sure, I do believe I have a spot coming up with Johnny on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, right?
Let me check the calendar. Yep, the 18th.
Okay. And I have a spot. Do I have a spot now?
Yeah, I believe so. I think we talked about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to speak and then jack everything up. Okay. So I have gotten a spot with Johnny. I'm so grateful. Thank you for that. Every third Wednesday of the month. And so instead of on my channel, I will be here with Johnny on the Hump Day auction. And I think that's fabulous. I wasn't able to do it very long last time because I just had crap going on, work, just stuff. So I had to back out of even trying. So now I'm good. I'm consistent. I'm set up. Little heads up how I work. I go live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those are the 3 days that I'm usually live. I do combine all those in those days now. You will get, you will get one invoice on Thursday. Today is my invoicing day. That's all I do is invoicing. And then I ship out on Friday. I don't carry over. I don't add on. I don't hold. I make it very upfront that don't claim if you can't pay on Friday. I don't have a huge space. This is my space. And so when I go live, I do the invoicing, I pack it up, I ship it out. I do use Pirate Ship. I do get you the best rate I can. My goal is that you enjoy all the things that you get. I sell a variety of things. I know I'm running 100 miles an hour. I sell a variety of things. My sales always change. I'm known for slinging snacks. You guys made that happen. You can get anything here pretty much. You can make special requests. When I go out auctions, I source for people specifically. And so if there's things that you like to collect or look for, you can let me know, hey, I'm looking for this. If you run across it, and I try to grab it as cheap as I can get it so I can give you that same deal. So that's me in a nutshell.
Regular Biggest says 100 miles a minute is good.
I run. Yeah. Yeah.
And so, yeah, she is going to be a permanent every second Wednesday.
Third.
The
Please
third.
tell me I got it right.
Hold on, let me go check my calendar. I believe it's the third. Yes, the third Wednesday.
Okay. I like when I get it right. You guys don't even know.
Yeah, it is the third Wednesday of each month. She is permanent.
MKT.
She asked for it and I gave it to her.
Yeah, if you're trying to lose weight, don't watch snacks.
No. I'm going to tell you right now, I got hooked on one of the snacks that she had, and she would send me these for like bingo, for example. Oh, here's yours to try. And I have to cut it in 4, because if I don't, you will go into a diabetic coma by eating one in a whole sitting. Lord Jesus, them things will be.
Yes. Those are the crispy treats.
Yes.
And those will be back in March. I will be placing an order again for those in March.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you definitely got to try them out, because she's always got different things to try. She's always sending things for bingo. So yeah, definitely. If you want to try some free things and you want to try to win a bag of something that she's donated for bingo, come check it out.
Yeah.
She even sells it on her auctions. Rita, you should sell sugar-free snacks. Yes.
I do have some. They lean towards the keto side. I don't have just like. So when I start picking that stuff, because I have to lean that way, when I start picking that stuff, I'm not just looking for stuff. I'm looking for stuff that tastes good. Because you don't want it if it tastes gross. Nobody wants to eat gross stuff. And so, yeah. So I do have stuff like this brand right here, this Chipmunk brand. These cookies are fabulous. I have to tell you, you only eat one. A lot of eating better is learning to don't overdo it, you know. And so you only eat one. And if anybody knows, when you start getting into this type of food, it costs a little bit more, and you get what you think in your mind is less because you're used to that wrong portion. But when you start getting this stuff and you start getting it where it tastes good, you're more satisfied. But like this brand right here, this is sugar-free. This one is made with monk fruit. And so I do have things that are lean that direction. I don't have, say, a regular cookie. Let's just say it's a Chips Ahoy cookie, sugar-free Chips Ahoy. I don't have that. Once I start going towards the sugar-free side, it's going to be more on the healthy side or leaning more towards the keto.
Right.
But I do have keto, I do have gluten-free, and then I have full-on everything.
Yeah, Tina says now your new teas, your new teas are so yummy.
Oh, those are back there. Yes. Those are amazing, actually. There's tea, and then there's tea. And usually when I go out of town, I will look for tea. I'm a chai tea too, Johnny. I always looking for a fabulous chai tea that you don't have to do nothing to it. They're hard to find. Usually they're old or they're not so intense. They don't have that good spice.
Right.
But I will tell you, I've tried 3 of these so far. I haven't found a chai one yet. I ventured out and tried things that I don't normally grab. So like this one right here has raspberry in it, and it's more of an herbal tea. These are the teas. This brand right here, fabulous. It's so fresh. You get all the flavor you're supposed to get. Those are not all shriveled up and like they're been dead for 10 years.
Right.
It's really fresh. You open it up, it's like, oh my gosh, this room smells like tea.
Wow.
This whole room smells like tea. It's awesome. Oops. And they're sealed, and you can smell the tea. So yeah, that's one of my new things in.
Called the Bean Boozle. That's some kind of candy. Somebody from Walmart.
The Bean Boozles.
Crazy, nasty, tasting like.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, I have Bean Boozles. I threw this out there the other day. I have Bean Boozles. I threw it out there yesterday. If you're ornery, because I'm ornery. If you're ornery and you just need to get a rise out of people, it's the time. Take a box of those Bean Boozles and mix them in a small bowl of regular jelly beans. Just, go around offering your folks some jelly beans and see what happens. Because I'm ornery. I like pranks, and I just think it would be a fun thing to do.
Yeah. Jeffrey, the best thing to do is drop the videos when you want to drop them. It's okay. You don't have to drop one every day. whatever you do, being consistent is the important. And there's a link for Tracy, and Jennifer's been dropping links. Also, Sherry, hello, good afternoon, and welcome. How are you doing? I was talking about Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, best tea I've found so far. Happy face, good morning. Well, good morning to you too. So anywho, make sure you check out these links that Jennifer's dropping in the chat. Rita will be going on in less than 15 minutes on her channel. She does this 7 days a week, and it's her daily devotions. So definitely check it out. And also for those who are in the chat right now, please make sure you do check out all these channels that Jennifer's dropping great content. If you like their content, go make sure you do drop the link of the notifications for all, but make sure you go back, watch videos, leave comments, and let them know where you found them. Jennifer's a hard one. Yeah, she does it all on her phone, y'all.
She's awesome, guys.
So what I'm going to do is, because she never drops her own link to her channel, I'm going to start dropping these links. Also, don't forget, it's already starting where Dawn Southern Fine Dawn and Susie Woozy go live from the doghouse. They did start at 9:30. So go give them some love and support and check them out and let them know that we sent you there. Go show them some support as well. And there's Jennifer's Etsy store where she does all her listings. Make sure you go get her some playlist and get her some watch hours. And here is her Buy Her a Milkshake. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get ready in the show because there's other shows coming on at 10, and I want to make sure we get to go out there and support them, including the one that Dawn just started at 9:30. She does it every Thursday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So with that being said, like I said before, in each and every one of my shows, you're more than welcome to come on after the show's over if you like to chit chat. The link is at the top of the chat. Do you want your... Oh, that's just talking to Jeffrey. So like I said before, in each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out.
Bye, everyone.